Hi, I'm Rose Gordon, Senior Editor of Special Projects with PR Week. I'm here with the husband and wife duo of March Communications. We have Cheryl, Gale, and Martin Jones. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How old is your firm now?
We're 7 years.
7 years.
And we started in March.
In March.
In March.
Very good. And you're in Boston. So tell me, what is the Boston environment like right now? We're sort of coming out of some tough years, some up and down markets. What's the vibe in Boston right now?
There's a lot of optimism actually in the market. You've got Kendall Square around the MIT area. There's a lot of interesting companies coming out of there. And there's a lot of development. And there's the Innovation District down on the waterfront, which is also attracting a lot of investment and bringing a lot of firms out of the suburbs back into Boston.
Definitely. There's a couple that have actually just moved, either from Cambridge to the waterfront or from the suburbs. Weber and Pan both just moved.
And we're finding our position quite good
Yep.
for European companies trying to get into the States because of our location between the West Coast and
That's interesting. How has that played out?
it means that the day is 6 hours longer at both ends.
Something people are probably familiar with. So you specialize in tech, so you have a lot of clients that maybe have similar products or similar objectives. How do you manage conflict and how do you navigate that?
Yeah, I mean, luckily within tech, there's so many layers of technology. In terms of software, hardware, and then even within software, there's so many different layers and levels. Often we have agencies that we work really closely with. So if there is conflict, we would try to work with that particular prospect and introduce them to one of our what we call sister agencies. We belong to a network called the International ION Network, where there's something like 50 agencies across the globe, and there's a couple that are in the U.S. So we work closely with them to manage that conflict.
And does that allow you to scale up a bit too?
Absolutely. And another way that we have a couple of different clients where they're quite happy that they're sitting next to not a direct competitor, but maybe someone whose technology is a little bit similar, but we have very separate teams. We have lockdown server if we need to do that.
I think our clients benefit from all the knowledge that we have, and so they can benefit from that.
Exactly.
In some ways, and as long as you're not having to choose which client you're putting forward for a story, that's what you've got to avoid.
Right.
Basically. Exactly.
So you two are married, you work together, live together. How do you navigate that?
Well, we don't work together. Only one of us goes to the office every day.
There you go. Good plan.
So one of us goes to the office, the other one works from home and does the children stuff, and that's how we manage it.
Yeah, and actually we've always worked together. That's how we met. We met in an agency in London.
Great. Great.
In fact, IJAC won a PR Week award in its first year for best use of new media.
Well, I'm sure you'll be getting close to winning a PR Week award coming up. What's next for March? Tell us what's next.
We've got a couple of exciting things coming up. We've been working on March Insight, which is a sort of analytics division, really looking to make use of all the intelligence on the web to help our clients with their storytelling, as well as tracking how well campaigns are performing and who we're targeting for them.
Taking the guesswork out of PR.
Taking the guesswork out of PR. And also using web technology to better represent information. So, get away from spreadsheets and Excel documents into sort of HTML, more interactive, easier to analyse platforms.
Important given all your tech clients, I'm sure, to be presenting things in a certain way.
And PR Week's Arthi Shah is the one who's helping head up that division.
That's right, our former tech reporter, Arthi Shah. So thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Martin, for taking some time with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoyed it.
Great.